For many of us, email is one of the most frustrating parts of our day, one of the biggest time suckers as a teacher, right? We get so caught up in reading and responding to emails immediately as they come in that we lose track or lose focus on what we're working on. So today we're going to talk about one of the best tools, gadgets, hacks, if you will, that I found that can help us with this time sucker. So today we're going to talk about a fun little add-on that we can add into our Gmail accounts to help us be more organized and be more productive with our emails. Now, we get tons and tons and tons of emails per day, and sometimes it's just overwhelming, and it's hard to organize what needs your attention right away, what doesn't. And to be honest, this is one of the biggest time suckers for most teachers. So we're going to talk about this add-on called Boomerang for Gmail. And if you take a look in your in this web browser up here in the address bar, we have www.boomeranggmail.com. Pretty simple, right? All right, so the easiest way to get Boomerang for Gmail is go to this website, again, www.boomeranggmail.com. And once that loads, you just click this big red button, add this to your Gmail. And it's basically just going to open up your Chrome web store. So you are going to need to be using Google Chrome to really add this in there. We're going to add to Chrome. It's going to check. Yes, let's add the extension. And there we go. Thank you for installing. It's all added in. Now it's going to go ahead and open up Gmail for us, a new instance of it with this included in it. All right. It's also going to give us a quick walkthrough, which we're going to skip for now because I can show you the benefits of having Boomerang in here. Okay, so let's say that we get this email and I need to respond to this. This is, let's say in a teaching situation, this is an email from a parent. I don't want to deal with it right now. Let's say I want to deal with it first thing in the morning. So I want to get rid of it so I'm not constantly seeing it in my inbox. Or if you're like me, sometimes if you don't do something with the email, it'll fall down in your email list, all of these emails that are coming in, and you'll forget to take care of it the next morning. So one of the neat things here is we can click on this email, and you'll notice up here we have the Boomerang option. So we just go ahead and click on that Boomerang option, and we say, let's Boomerang till tomorrow morning. Okay, and here's what it does. It goes ahead, we did have a pop-up here, so let's go ahead and show that. And it's just going to authorize that I'm going to allow this to use Boomerang on my Gmail. Allow. Okay, and then it should jump me back to right up here, and we'll refresh. Okay, so let's give that another shot here. We're going to see this Boomerang option. I'm going to Boomerang this for tomorrow morning. Okay. If I didn't want it to come in, see, you'll notice when I hover over tomorrow morning, it says Friday, September 14th at around 6 a.m. So it's just going to come in at 6 a.m. and be a new email there at 6 o'clock. Now, I could also specify a time. Let's say that I want it to come in, tomorrow morning at, let's say, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I could just go ahead and put in a specific time. Whoops. So it gives me this option down here to choose this, 8 a.m., confirm. Okay. And here's what happens. Look, that message is completely gone. So that message clears out of your inbox. Let's see, that's just a thank you for installing Boomerang. It completely leaves your inbox. It's gone, right? Except it's actually down here in this label that we've labeled, or that it has automatically labeled Boomerang. So if you ever do need to get it, that's where you can access it over here in your label Boomerang. Okay, but back in our inbox is cleared of that particular message. And then what's going to happen is tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, it's going to pop back into my Gmail as a brand new message. This is really, really a nice, a nice setup so that it's fresh, it's new. I know that I have to take care of it. You know, when they're bold and they show unread, that you have more of a tendency to check them out, especially if you're like me and you subscribe to the idea of the inbox zero, where you have very, very few emails in your inbox. Okay. So that's one of the benefits of Boomerang, is you can boomerang those messages to come back to you at any time. You also have some qualifiers here. You can say, return the conversation to inbox if there's no reply. Or with a note. You can add a note to it. You can have it come back in an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. You know, any of these things. Random time, if you just want it to come back sometime at a random time. All right. And then what's nice is you can actually, let's say that we're going to respond to this email. You can choose to send at a later time. Okay. So let's say that I'm going to just send a quick email or quick reply to anyone. This works on emails or replies, new emails, replies, forwards, anything like that. Okay, and I can choose send later, and I can tell exactly when I want to send. So if you have an email that you want to send out, a recurring message, you can actually set it up to send that email once a week for however long you want it to. Okay, so that's a great little program as well. The recurring message, send later. You don't want it to send right now. Let's say, again, as a teacher, you're working at home. You don't want your parents to know that you're available right now. We've all been there. So you want to send that tomorrow morning to make it look like it's sent, that you sent that first thing in the morning. That's when your, quote unquote office hours are. Send it in the morning. Okay. This is a brilliant little tool, a little hack that you can use in your Gmail to make your life a lot easier. Okay. The other neat thing is you can actually Boomerang will do this automatically when you put Boomerang on your account. If you've sent an email to someone and for a period of time they haven't responded to you, Boomerang will pull that back into your inbox and ask you if you need to see that again because you haven't gotten a response. So brilliant in that regard as well. Okay. Again, this is Boomerang for Gmail. You can find that at www.boomeranggmail.com.